Good evening, Lizzie Boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, a new music video was uploaded to the Monster Eye YouTube channel, this time featuring Claude Wolf. Though it wasn't just Claude in the video, because we also got to see Heath. The reason this is interesting is because this shows us what Heath's doll is going to look like. It was recently confirmed that Heath is going to be getting his first doll in a swimsuit line sometime. Was it later this year or early next year? I honestly don't remember when the line was slated for, but it's called Scareadise Island, and that's when we're going to see Heath in person. But historically, the designs that are shown in these music videos are usually, like, very accurate to the dolls. This was how we saw Ghoulia's design for the first time. So, yeah. With all that said, let's get to talking about Heath. So just as a quick reminder, this is what Heath looks like in the show. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I like this design. I don't. Granted, I've never been crazy about Heath's design in general, but yeah, the blue is definitely not it. He had a better outfit in G1 by a long shot. Yeah, again, I really don't like the blue. I just feel like it was not a good choice for him. I really don't understand why they went with this for his design, but yeah, this is what Heath looks like in the show. And this is how his doll is going to look. So the outfit is pretty samey. We can see that they changed the decals of the fire because they're outlined by white here, but they're outlined by black here. They seem to have a bit of a shadow going on. He also has different shoes. They seem to be sandals, which seems to be a reference to the fact that his doll is going to release in a swimsuit line because he's wearing sneakers here with like fire on the sides. I actually would have liked those shoes. It's a bit of a bummer that he's getting sandals instead. But yeah. Heath is confirmed to be releasing in a swim line called Scareadise Island, as I mentioned, so that's most likely why he has those here. So, yeah. On the side, when we see him from the side, we can see that his head is sort of like, it's hard to describe, but he seems to have like sort of a fire mohawk hairstyle based on the way the sides of his head look, which is significantly different from how he looks in the show, where his whole head is just on fire at all times, and when you put it out, he's bald. Yeah, I don't like Heath's design in the show. But I'm a little more okay with it on the doll. I do like the idea here with the painted sides of his head, which, you know, it's like what they used to do with, Deuce, basically. I'm trying to think of a good example of a doll where they did this. Gil, maybe. Because, you know, Gil, like, had, like, a mohawk going on, but he had something attached to the side of his head to make it look less, like, flat. I'm thinking that's what they're gonna do here, maybe. Like, maybe some sort of, like, sculpted, like, scalp, like, shaved hair. I don't know. But you can see that that's what they're going for here. I like the way his hair looks. I'm okay with it. But if I'm being honest, I'm just not crazy about Heath. That's just me personally. I do have both of his G1 dolls, but if I'm being honest, I don't remember why I bought his second doll. Sometimes I try to remember, sometimes I think about that, and my brain doesn't conjure anything up. I don't remember why I bought Heath's Scarnival doll. I probably found it at, like, TJ Maxx or something. That's another doll that I don't remember anything about, but he doesn't scare me, because, like, I know I bought him. I remember buying him somewhere. It's just Gigi. It's just new Scaremaster Gigi that scares the shit out of me, because I don't remember buying her. I never reviewed her for my channel. Where did I get her? How much did I pay for her? Why do I have her artwork on my wall? But we're getting off topic. Heath. So this was one of the best shots of his face that I could manage to get, but of course he's This pose is so goofy. This is one of the clearest shots of him in the video, and if I'm being honest, I do not like that look on his face. Why is he looking at us like that? So, one thing that I haven't liked about G3 so far is just the way they do the boys' faces. Like, I wasn't a big fan of how Claude came out because he looked a lot better in the show, wasn't huge about Deuce, and it seems like Heath is going to fall into that same pattern of me just not liking the boys' faces. I don't know. I am excited to see his actual doll release, but this is most likely very similar to how he's going to look. As you guys know, it's not 100% accurate, but the design elements themselves are. Like, if you compare the way Cleo looks in the music videos, that's exactly how her doll looks, save for the face, it's a bit different. And it's the same with Frankie, Draculaura, Claudine, Laguna. The elements are there. Like, they didn't give Cleo her show outfit, they gave her her doll outfit. They gave Frankie the same color scheme that they have on the doll, rather than, like, for instance, the yellow shoes that they have in the show. Claudine looks better, because in the show, Claudine looks horrible. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be honest. But, yeah, I didn't watch the music video. I didn't care to. I was more focused on the fact that we finally got to see Heath. And when comparing this to this, I definitely think the doll turned out a bit better, but they could have afforded to make his ears a bit pointier, I would say, because in the show he has very pointy ears, like much pointier than this. That's just one minor thing though. Overall, I'm okay with how his doll has turned out so far. I just hope that Abby is taller than him, because if she is, that would be adorable. I'm trying to, like, remember if there was anything else I wanted to say about this guy, but honestly there isn't. From this angle, it kind of looks like he might be wearing a shirt underneath, but I'm pretty sure it's just his hood. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just going to be wearing the hoodie. And I'm guessing those shorts are going to be kind of like swim shorts for his doll. Yeah. I mean, he does kind of already in the show. He always kind of looked like he was just, like, wearing swim shorts or something, I would say. I don't know. This outfit looks kind of beachy to me, you know? Like, something about it. So I can see why they're going to be releasing him in a beach line. It's pretty interesting that they already have this model of Heath ready to go, just because his doll is still so far off from release, it feels like. But, I guess they do have to prepare these things, like, months in advance. I was kind of hoping that the other characters would get, music videos, but they kind of skipped right to Claude, and I'm guessing Abby is going to be next. It seems like they skipped over Ghoulia, Toralei, and Deuce, which is unfortunate, because I really wanted to see Toralei get a video, especially after I screamed about her for like an hour last night. But yeah, Heath is here, and we get to see what his doll looks like. So yeah, he seems like he's gonna have like one of those cap things that his hair is attached to. And it does seem like he comes with minimal accessories, because the Scareadise Island line so far is only slated to cost around $18. So think like the Ghouls Day Out budget dolls. You know, like those budget releases of Claudine, Frankie, and Draculaura we got, where they're wearing like slightly altered versions of their original outfits, of their core outfits. I'm thinking that's the sort of packaging we can expect from this line, just because it is a budget line. So, as we can see, Heath is most likely not going to come with a whole lot of stuff. What we see is most likely what we're going to get. I mean, like, maybe he'll come with, like, a beach towel or a pair of sunglasses or something, but, yeah. He's probably gonna have, like, 3 food accessories, too, because you know how G3 loves to do food accessories. So, yeah, I definitely feel like I've talked enough about Heath. I am sick of talking about him. So, you know what that means, guys. We're gonna call it here. Overall, I am excited to see more characters finally get their dolls. Like, it's nice that Heath is finally going to get something. I believe it took a while in G1 for him to get a doll, because Heath was one of those characters that was around since the beginning, and he was portrayed very differently in his first appearance than he was for the rest of the show. I'm pretty sure the first time we saw him, Draculaura was trying to flirt with him. She was trying to do her makeup really nice, and Cleo sabotaged her. For some reason, I don't know why she cared, but she did. Early Monster High G1 was so weird. But Heath ends up liking her messy makeup, and then after that, they're just never seen interacting positively again. Like, Draculaura's just, like, disgusted by him, and he's like, "Hey, Draculaura!" You know? That's my Heath voice, by the way. I used to do, like, a really good impression of him, but I don't think I do anymore. Yeah, Heath. So, yeah, I do feel like they've made a couple very odd choices with Heath in this generation. In G1, he was just, like, the son of, like, fire elementals. And in this generation, he's the son of fucking Hades. Who, according to people who actually care about Greek mythology, because I don't, has never been a fire elemental outside of the Disney movie, Hercules. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't really care about the accuracy of Greek mythology just because I'm not really invested in that, but I understand why people care about that. And I'm not saying, like, it's, like, a good thing that it's not being portrayed accurately. I'm just saying it doesn't bother me specifically because I don't really know much about Greek mythology. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm rambling too much. But yeah, as always, feel free to let me know in the comments what you guys think of Heath's design. Are you excited for his doll? Do you plan to buy it? And yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!